we'll see the Golden State Warriors.
Right, good luck, black man.
The Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Now here's Bryant. No good. Great D that time from Green. The Lakers on D. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Russell missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bro, that's what we talking about, guys. He's back.
Chance to make it 3.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Now, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history
That's what you're
to
killing
notch
me.
500 made
Transition
threes in his
basket.
first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Russell kicks to Randall. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now, here's Bogut. Great D that time from Hibbert.
No.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's Bogut. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Bogut's got his first 2 points.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly. You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
Curry with a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range. Bryant with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bryant dishes to Russell. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Killing us back just to
And
point
it's
to the back.
Green with the jam.
A few more peanuts to
And
get
very
real.
little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bass comes in for Randall. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Russell passes to Williams. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Screened by Russell. 5 to shoot to the left side wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
And that one is stuffed right through.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him
Dang, get the ball.
a combination of power and power.
Yeah, I can't believe I picked up that basketball.
And the
Good one.
dunk by Barnes.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Hibbert dishes to Russell. And Steph Curry with the foul.
Grab me. What's that about? Mm-hmm. Hold on. Just trying to buzz around here. I want to turn the air conditioner on a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
That's his first foul.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
And the basket by Kobe.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Curry can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Sacre passes to Russell. And so he draws the foul on the shot.
You seen Jinx today? I was looking for Jinx. You seen him? Oh, there you go. What's up, Jinx?
Season Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S.
What's
players.
up, player?
Problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus
Hey,
skill development.
Matt Barnes wrong for doing that, but at the same time, I can see like, you know, we was teammates, and you might have been eyeing my girl at that time.
Who's just so skilled. That critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
Sacre with the block. The score now.
Yeah, they said I think it was some licks thrown. Yeah.
And it's 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And it's the Lakers on the break.
Oh, no.
So
Ronnie said she never met Matt Barnes.
Trip to the line to shoot two.
Matt Barnes just said that. Rihanna said she never even met Matt Barnes. He made that up.
Statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
The homeboy he drove from the Grizzlies, from Memphis. I mean, wherever Grizzlies camp was at, he drove from there.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago. Signs the new 4-year
I guess his son called him.
Then last year, disaster.
He said, "Derek Fisher's on top of mommy."
Very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Bryant's shot is off. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So Iguodala will go to the line. That's on Nick Young.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Knocked away.
Quarter.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's
So,
been an
Jinx,
exciting
what's
game
up?
so
Player.
far. Warriors on top, up by 1. And we'll get the
You watched
second quarter
Empire last
underway
night, man?
on the other-
That was a good one last night. That's a good comeback. That was a good show last night.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see.
I didn't see Rosewood last night, though. I didn't get a chance to get that one in time because
Yeah, and you know, it's
I played kind of late. I was at Bible study summertime. Oh yeah. No, I'm going to watch it, but I didn't get in last night.
The Lakers
I just
trail.
mentioned that somebody wasn't talking about it.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Green is out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Livingston in at point guard. Shot clock at 6. And too long on the shot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Thompson misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting 47%, pretty solid. Right side, Williams. Here's Clarkson. Connects from three-point range. Clarkson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Iguodala draws the double. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got his second basket of the game.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
The drive by Thompson, and they'll keep possession. Back to Iguodala, taken away by Williams. Young with no one around. No good with the triple. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room
Get a hold of it. I had the icon, so I couldn't grab a
finished
second.
a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did, and people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to.
You say that every time when you win a game. You say that. You said it 3 times since this game been out.
But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability.
You heard him, Jinx?
Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and play.
I need a witness. No, he says this all the time, so I wish you remember that on October 8th, he said he's good now. It's the 3rd time he said it this season. This year, but I mean on this game, so I just wanted to hear it. He said he got it down now. He the man now.
Different team after Kobe's injury.
There you go.
Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They
should be ready with the championship now.
Without Kobe than most thought they would.
And the Lakers with some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Sacre. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams.
I can see why he just had a good win in Golden State a minute ago, so his confidence is up. I understand. I get it.
Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. There's the bucket. Good. And for the Lakers, without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person. Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team.
Slow down, slow down.
It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
Now, here is Russell. Hibbert in the high post. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Andrew Bogut. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were. Especially the way the finals began. Exactly.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And the Warriors 151.
Got to get back, guys. That's the difference right there. Just get back.
That mark.
Quick basket would even kill us. Let's go.
Season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Hibbert with a screen on Curry. The drive by Russell. And it's Hibbert missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Let's go. He's on the floor. Let's go. We got to wait for him.
Just a 3-point Laker lead.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also
Yeah, he be finishing wicked.
talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Randall kicks to Clarkson. The feed to Randall. 4 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass.
Good weave. And I talk about no hair weave, new hair, weave. Talking about hair,
And really the
weave.
Warriors had
Is it
an
your hair?
amazing regular
Weave.
season
Girl, I don't know.
last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was
Is
one
it
of
really
the
your
best
hair?
ever.
You ever heard that song before, man?
And for the Warriors last year, they
Bobby
would
Jimmy
end
and the
season with
Critters.
67 wins. That number, Clark.
Tell
tied for the
me.
6th win total in
I
NBA
don't know.
history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean,
Is that song called "To Him"?
more on, it became more and more
The real
apparent.
song was by
The
Is It
Warriors
Him?
were for real,
Or
but
me? That was a
it
real
took a while
song, but
for
then
people
Homeboy
to
put a
accept
spin
that
on it.
fact.
Yeah, Bobby Jimmy and the Critters. There's some people to see that song. Yeah, I got the whole CD. Somebody fought it. Whoa, somebody fought it. They didn't know welfare. It was MC Hammer's Let's Get It Started, but it was somebody fought it.
And Los Angeles was
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Pass comes in for Julius Randle.
Hold on, best man.
Bryant in.
Hold on, best
Clarkson.
man. Miami. It must be a telemarketing call. Ready, best man.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. Curry dishes to Bogut. Feeds it to Ezeli. Back to Bogut. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive
Yeah,
back,
but too far up on the hoop. Come on, you can
Plan of
get better than that.
attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight.
Whoa, what happened?
Inside. Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to
Swaggy Bartholomew P.
He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Curry passes to Ezeli. The dish to Barnes. Pass to Thompson. Cannot hit. Nice D from Bryant.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And it's Russell missing. Warriors trail by 3.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Kicks it to Russell. And it's sent back by Bogut. Dishes to Barnes. Oh!
Boy, Barnes can come up with power when he comes to that slam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Woo, but Kobe show him. Kobe, you know how Kobe is. He would not be denied.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry kicks to Bogut. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Hibbert's
that's his fourth foul. He gonna be around too long.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut.
Oh!
That's his fourth foul of the game.
Dang it! Why keep stopping right there?
That's gonna be
you know, one thing I like
over
about the game is they don't
back.
pull you back like they
Watching
used
for the
to.
line that
So
time.
it ain't that.
11 seconds left to play in the first half. And he was fouled
Dang.
all the way up. 2 free throws now
No
for
better
him.
than that.
The Warriors.
I like when
their
you shoot
third
with
and
him,
fourth
though.
free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta go way slow, way slow.
Good on the second free
There you
throw.
go, Cletus. Come on, Russell. Come on, D-Lo.
9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Kobe, here we go. Off target at the rim.
Oh, missed it.
If they could
Good
hit
half,
every
y'all. Better.
possession with that shot, they'd be happy.
Still let a lot of transition
9 times
baskets
out of
happen in
10,
that first half.
an
We
easy
gotta cut
layup.
that down.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. And
Just
the
remember,
game has
guys,
been very close so
upset,
far.
upset, upset. Act like you're down by 10. You playing the number 1 ranked game on 2K16. Just play hard. Kobe is trying to become the leader of this team, folks. I told him to let these young bloods,
Game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting
Laker
now.
girls, full crowd,
He's given
folks.
them lots of trouble.
Jack
He
Nicholson in the
has
front
11
seat over there.
points, and he's also been picking up some nice
Beyonce and
assists here
Jay-Z
and
are
there,
sitting over there. Okay,
Clark,
welcome to
that
LA.
needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And sitting in the second row, folks, is the Jinx and Master Wu all the way from Michigan, folks.
It's been a close one so far. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable
Way to pass
he
to your
is
big
in,
man.
but
Way to pass to
They've
him.
needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Take your time.
Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped.
Oh, man, this dude finishes. Man.
Outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
Back to Kobe. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here.
There you go, Cole.
And a nice soft touch on the boards.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Yeah, but how about the fight there prior to that ball
Quick
being
baskets.
available?
That's what they're
That's
getting
what
us.
I like.
They ain't getting us in the half court. They're getting them quick baskets. Come on.
Plays like that.
And you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency.
How you
if
playing
they
that,
have
by the way, Byron?
It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention California is an attractive destination.
Timeout called the Lakers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Russell kicks to Kobe. Clock at 6.
God!
To Hibbert. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Why are you running out of bounds, homie?
Where that pass is going, that is a brutal turnover.
Here's Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Dang, transition baskets is killing us.
And he gets it to go. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Balance the court. Come on, balance the court.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Marks and dishes to Kobe. The drive by Russell. Outside for Kobe. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's good. 10 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
And there's the 3-second call. This one.
Dang, Hibbert was in there too. What you doing, Hibbert?
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick
pissed me off
in his rebounding last year. And that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Young comes in for Bryant. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. To the left wing. Let's go.
This thing has got a little bit quick. Go on.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Green. No luck. Good defensive work there by Young.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Russell. Outside Williams. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock.
Stopped on a dime on his butt.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great
Well,
team.
goodbye.
They did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Sacre's checked in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Taking a look at Lou Williams last year, kind of a typical year for him.
Ready for that time. I got back.
Yeah, and for Lou, he did make it over the 40% field goal mark, but just barely.
Just barely, you're right.
You know, with Williams, it's more about his ability to create his own shot than his efficiency. It's why he's best suited as a sixth man, in my opinion.
And Williams certainly does personify that sixth man role of instant offense, but it'll be hard to see him in the starting lineup with the way his shooting numbers are.
He dishes it to Russell. The kick out to Williams. Shot from the wing. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 4. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
It's Young on the wing. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Young's got 7 points.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Curry against Williams. Golden State moving it around. Here's Barnes.
Good foul.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's on Nick Young. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is
that was
their
a beautiful
block
shot,
shots.
too.
I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Up the floor. Spates.
Boy, Space is blocking shots like it's fly swatter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green passes to
So is
Spates.
Hibbert.
And stolen by Hibbert. To the right side. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Lots of room. Shot no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Lakers on top.
Give yourself a
Up
chance,
9.
guys. All we can ask.
Live from the state.
Playing against the #1 team, just give yourself a chance.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors trail by 9. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in at the 5.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark may be a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Thompson sends it back. Green kicks to Spates. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Transition baskets again, guys.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but
Oh, I
he
guess
can
he's
only
tired,
do
too.
so
Let's
much.
see.
Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Hibbert with a screen on Curry. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Williams for 3. And the call will be against Julius
I
Randle.
saw Randall do it, too.
This is his first foul of the game.
I saw him do it.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. And Nick Young is subbed in for Bryant. Here's Barnes in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
Well, I tell you what, that is a lot harder than it appears. You've got to get your body angle just right to shield you from the defense.
Clarkson kicks to Sacre. And Young, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It's been a tough go for him. Just an uncontainable game for Nick Young. 9 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's played a huge role in this game.
Even though he probably wasn't a big part of the game plan coming in.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Deflects the pass. Here's Sacre. Pass to Young. Outside Williams. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
What's he doing? And he mad because he
That's
pushed
foul
him. What's
number
wrong
2
with you,
for him.
boy?
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young dishes to Bass. Tipped away. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Bryant is checked in for Nick Young. Here is Bryant. Clock at 4. Here's Bass. A second chance effort.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year in their push to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped. That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. Russell comes in for Williams.
All right, Beth, man, this is basketball. I told you this
Season
ain't
for the
bowling.
Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and break both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Goes up on the wing. Here's Randall. Up top, Russell. And Kobe, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 15 points for Kobe Bryant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Clarkson. And that misses everything. Warriors trail by 13. It's tipped. Here's Barnes. No
God,
stopping him
there you
there.
tomahawk that
Jams it
bad
in
boy.
as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
And that's the classic
Slow down.
punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball
Curry getting a little
defense,
hyper.
as was
We just gotta tell him to
displayed
calm
right there.
down. He telling him to calm
And the
down.
next
What the heck is
one puts
going
him
on
in the
with you?
bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe. Pretty early to be over the limit, Kevin. They'll have to watch the fouls from here out.
That free throw, no good.
Slightly late.
That one is no good.
Dang.
Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Goes back up. The shot by Curry, no good.
The inside just a bit
Feet
too
set.
congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And stolen by Hibbert. Kobe against Curry. Right side, Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Russell kicks to Randle. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Now the feed to Green. Golden State moving it around. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Randle passes to Russell. He feeds it to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Thompson.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The first one falls. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But What happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
No good on that one.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant. He pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up. Field goal percentage was the worst of his career. He just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team, and it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Yeah, I like the discipline, the self-control, and the patience, Kevin.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Roy Hibbert. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result. And guys, you know Kobe Bryant, words can't describe what he's meant to his team, really to the league and the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what? I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just won't believe it.
Stolen by Clarkson. Outside, Kobe. He kicks it to Russell. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
I personally think they did it this year.
I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You know, he can't coach. He can't be no coach. Too intense. I think he'll try to do like Jordan, try to buy into a team, but he wants to be involved. That's for sure. Good job, Blake. Look at Hibbert, 16 rebounds. Let me see the blocks that Wichko had because he was killing. Where's Pace? There you go. Hey, like I said, the good thing is it feels good because I know you, like you said, you got their shots done, everything. You're playing real good. It's important. It's always good to win when you know you got all that stuff down pat. You know what I'm saying? Represent.